Hey, what's up? This is Corey B. Chaotic. Gonna finally get my video for my Fallout 4 settlement build put on here. Walking in on Sanctuary, you'll see that it expands the entire Sanctuary location. You see all my supply lines are tied together and it's like a traffic jam getting out of there. This has been a build that's been off and on since the game came out. Got several different buildings, all kinds of stuff just all over the place. It's been a lot of fun though. I didn't think I'd get into the settlement building aspect and really took it left field with this one. The little Lucky's next door here. This is my casino slash museum that I've got built up. We'll go in there towards the end of the video. I'm just going to kind of walk through the rest of the settlement right now. Got bits and pieces. You can tell which parts were built earlier because I didn't have as much stuff unlocked, and then the stuff that was built later on with the newer stuff that came with some of the expansions. Never tore anything down. I just kept adding to it. So it kind of has that Fallout look to it because nothing really matches. But this little building here, this is the first building I originally built. This is the first house whenever I started building in Fallout. This was the main house of the entire settlement. Had a couple little beds, had the pool table, had all the little knickknacks and stuff, and then upstairs I had all the beds laid out for the settlers I had at the time. Served its purpose pretty good, and then we outgrew it and had to start expanding. Down around the side here, you'll see that's where started adding on around the tree, created a whole little gathering area down there. I couldn't destroy that after I did all the Institute mission stuff. I had to leave it up, so it's still here. Gives it character, you know. If you wonder why I got all the picture frames up all over the place, it's supposed to raise your happiness, so they're everywhere. It's my power armor room. Got all my power armor stuff set up. Got all the chests next to each one to keep all the different parts. I try to keep everything as organized as possible. Got a nice little overlook of the river, and I just wanted all my power armor in one spot, make it easy to get to, and it looks really freaking cool when it's displayed. So that's my power armor room. This was originally a little hangout bar area, but you know, over time we outgrew it, and it really wasn't wide enough to serve much purpose. But I still got my bobbleheads there, got the jukebox, and then just more settler beds down this direction. Even got some cribs in there, so the non-existent babies got a place. Got power lines ran to everything. Everything lights up. Got crops anywhere there's dirt, there's crops growing. And this is like my little shopping mall down here. I got all the different vendors set up. Sorry it keeps chopping like that. I was recording with Xbox and you can only record a certain amount at a time, so there's a couple spots where it's a little choppy, but all my settlers and all my followers, they all go to Sanctuary. This is the hub that everything works off of. Like every supply line comes back to Sanctuary, and it worked out really well like that. But I really dig the way the little outside area around the tree turned out. So that was, I guess, phase 2 of the building. It was still early on in Fallout before any of the expansions came out that got started. Going back in through here, this is also some of the original stuff. Where the workbench and all that's at. Just got all the different benches. You got your armor, you got your cooking station, you got the alchemy lab or chemistry lab, whatever you want to call it. All that was in one of those houses that you cannot tear down completely, and just built up off of it. Now this area, this is fairly newer stuff. This is before the casino was built. I built this. Just wanted something elevated to go along with everything else. And then the walkway that connects everything together. It's got the cool little green lights for at night. Lights it up. It looks pretty sick. But had to make sure that all the power was ran everywhere so that everything does light up. But it's got a pretty cool view of everything down in between. Up on the roof, you've still got your turrets. You've still got, you know, all your defense stations and all that good stuff. Yeah, there's another chop in it. But, so you got the canopy style roof so that there was some natural light in there with the power armor, but then you got your guard station right on the edge looking out over the water. You can see you got all my traps down there up against the water's edge, and yeah, I love Fallout and how that you don't have to have support beams, but got the arena set up. That's where we can have our little monster fights. That's still kind of in progress. I hadn't got that timed out just the way that I want it, but it's getting pretty close. Got the power doors. You let one side in, let the other side in. And then as you can see, we got the traps and things like that down there. Got more water supplies. So the Murloc will get out the way. We'll go check out the rest of it. Alright. So yeah, that's the you can see in the background over there at the Red Rocket, my like 7-story building I got over there. So yeah, coming up here, we're gonna go check out the little casino. We got all the pool tables. We've got all the stuff that came from the Nuka World DLC. Yeah, there's all the slot machines against the wall. You can make you some Nuka Cola, shoot some hoops, play some skee ball, whatever you want to do. Got all that down here. You want to lift some weights, ride a bike, whatever you want. It's all down here. Heading upstairs. This is, I think, my favorite part of the settlement. This is my museum. And so it's got some of the cooler stuff up here. All the weapons on the walls are all weapons with a star next to them. And then in the cases, it's just a little bit of everything. You got star weapons, you got regular weapons, but it's just all weapons on display. And then all the mannequins, they've all got, you know, different sets of gear. Some of them are the ones you get for completing quests, just killing certain players. Some of them are just, you know, outfits that you find along the way, but they're all unique on all the different mannequins. Then I got my bed right here underneath all the dead creatures from Fallout. So got all the stuffed heads on there, and the coolest thing about this is everything in this settlement was built with no mods. This is on my normal Fallout 4 save file. It's a lot of scavenging and a lot of finding resources and parts to have the materials to build with, but it was fun and it was worth it. The only thing I did was I did the glitch to have a bigger settlement than what the game generally allows you to, but no mods whatsoever on this save file. So that was a challenge getting that done. But yeah, got my big power up here. You can just see it's just a bunch of random stuff in the cabinet. Some of them are just junk, some of it's guns, some of it's just something cool. And I think you got every faction and gang and everything possible up on the mannequins. But anyway, that's my settlement. So I appreciate you watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and looking forward to maybe trying to do something similar to that in Fallout 76. So thanks again, guys. Everybody have a good one.